So, how is tour going so far?
The tour's fantastic as always, but I think everyone's a little homesick. Although this is probably the funnest tour we've ever been on because it's just kind of a group of friends hanging out, and we're lucky enough to get to play music while we do it. So
that's awesome. Okay, you've probably been asked this question a lot, but where did you come up with the name I Wrestled the Bear Once?
Actually, Gary Busey said it in kind of like he had his own little TV series for a little while called I'm with Busey, and he just sputtered it off in a random weird way, and I don't know, I guess to have that kind of approach towards music is kind of cool. So
you're just like, that's gonna be our band name now.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, it's a good band name. It's very unique.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Silly, I think. But.
If you could have dinner with anyone dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Dead or alive? Audrey Hepburn, because she's my girlfriend.
Why'd you not do that?
I dream of having breakfast at Tiffany's. That is.
I love Audrey Hepburn.
Okay, we'll move on.
Yeah, there's not really like, I wish I had some really cool Gandhi. No, Audrey Hepburn. I would just look at her. It'd be cool.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she is.
Well, you pretty much said this, but like, there's another question to it. Is it hard being away from your family and friends while on the road? If so, how do you cope with it?
It's hard to an extent. I guess I'm close with my family, as we all are, I guess. But I don't know. We, you just kind of have to approach it with the mentality of like, getting older. You got time to fly the coop sometime, but we always make time for family. Family comes first.
So do you get to see them like right when you get off tour?
We all live in Birmingham, but none of us actually have immediate family in Birmingham, aside from Steven, the guitar player, who has a brother there. But his parents live in Memphis, Tennessee, so we all have our fair share of traveling to do after tours. So it's kind of a bummer to get home from tour, get settled, and then have to get on an airplane, fly to wherever. It's kind of a drag, but
it's part of being in a band.
True.
What's the first concert you ever attended?
I ever attended?
Yeah.
Holy cats. I think the first concert I ever went to. What?
Oh, nothing. Answer.
I have no idea. Wow.
You can't think of any?
Well, I grew up going to like local shows and stuff, but wow, I don't think. Wow. I have no idea. Yeah, what a drag. I never really thought about that, I guess. It's pretty lame, but my first memorable concert that I really remember was, it was a big festival where Slipknot was touring off of their self-titled album. It was really awesome. Machine Head was there, and a bunch of really rad bands were there. Cold Chamber was there. That was a good time.
Oh, you're so lucky.
The Road Rage tour.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah.
I always wanted to see Slipknot before they came out with what was it, their third album?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw them. They basically just played all of. Not all of time because of time, but they played everything off of the self-titled album, and it was just so rad. It's a lot of fun.
Were they good live?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really jealous.
Incredible stage presence.
That's
Even
awesome.
then, when they were nobody, they were just nobodies.
Were they they weren't headlining?
No. Nope. The headliner for that tour was wow. I want to say it was Kid Rock.
Really?
Yeah. So he had just came out with his debut album. I don't know what it was called, but yeah, he did that. And, Holy cats, bad news. But we had a good time though. Me and my friend Adam, we went up there and we goofed off all day. First time I'd ever heard of Slipknot even, and it was just balling. Had a good time.
So awesome. How does it feel to be on stage, and do you ever get nervous before your set?
If I have a lot of caffeine before a show, I get really nervous, and sometimes I'm like, I'm not going up there. I'm not doing it. You can't make me do it. But then I have to I have to remember that it's my job, or whether or not I want to, I have to. So I get up there, and I'm just like, I don't want to be up here at all. So.
But after you get on stage, you like it.
Of course. Especially after the show's over, and I'm like, wow, I didn't mess up that bad tonight. So everything, when everything goes smooth, it's always a good night, I guess. But
what would be your ideal tour and why?
My ideal tour would be just me, because I wouldn't have to play. Like, I wouldn't have to set up my drums or anything. Maybe I would play harmonica or something. That would be cool. And that way I could just pull it out and be ready, and then put it back in my pocket and be done. But I think my ideal tour would be to play backup harmonica for Coheed and Cambria and Circus Survive, which are my two favorite bands. So
awesome.
And that's all I would do. I'd just hang out on stage and every now and then blow in a harmonica, just so I could listen to the bands all day. Awesome.
What gets you through a bad day?
Chronic masturbation. Which I'm totally kidding. That's not true. I like to exercise, and coffee, black coffee, exercise, and talking to the old lady. It's nice. There's Jeremy. Got a frog in his throat.
I turned the camera, but it's like, oh, there. Okay.
Yeah.
What are your musical and non-musical influences?
Musical influences. I love Meshuggah. I love, like I said, Coheed and Cambria, Circus Survive. Dave Matthews Band. I love the drummer for Dave Matthews Band. Incredible drummer. And non-musical influences. Farts and boobs. And boobs and farts. That's pretty much it.
Did you say boobs or booze?
Boobs.
Just like Flash to keep a breast bracelet, like, I see it.
I got one. No big deal.
Sweet.
Yeah, boobs, not booze.
Okay.
I'm drug-free, dog.
Since it's October, what are your favorite horror movies?
If
If you have any, unless you get scared.
Yeah. Anything with zombies in it is has my seal of approval. But I do absolutely go nuts over the cheesier ones, like Ginger Dead Man with Gary Busey as the gingerbread man that kills people.
I saw that at Blockbuster once. I didn't rent it.
You should rent it.
Is it funny?
It's not supposed to be, but it is.
Cheesy.
Yeah. There's one called Black Sheep, not the one with Chris Farley and David Spade. It's a horror version of these black sheep that kill people, and they fart. It's awesome. They fart a lot.
It's intoxicating.
Yeah.
It suffocates you.
It's really gnarly. It's an absurd movie, but just any silly movie like that is really cool to me.
Have you gone to any movies that are recently in theaters?
Yeah, actually we just went and saw Jackass 3D.
I want to see that. I haven't seen any of them.
There wasn't really anything that 3D about it. It wasn't like I expected poop flying at the camera and stuff. It wasn't anything crazy like that, but they had a few sequences that were really, really gnarly, that were shot in 3D or whatever, but...
Right, what's the Beavis and Butthead introduced them, right?
Yeah.
It was a whole, old school MTV reunion.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I haven't been to the movies.
And before that, the entire band went out and saw Inception, which was a lot of fun.
How was that?
It was fantastic.
I still haven't seen it.
Everyone that I've ever, before I went and saw it, everyone that I ever ran into and told me that they had seen it already, they said that they got mentally tired, from watching it.
Yeah.
They had to go home and take a nap, is how, thought-invoking it is, which is cool. And movies like that are few and far in between now. Everyone's just remaking old stuff and usually butchering it, or Michael Bay's blowing shit up.
Never trust Bay.
Do you still go trick-or-treating?
No, I haven't been home for I don't know, a few years, maybe 5 years. The past 5 years for Halloween.
Do you guys have to play on Halloween?
Usually.
Are you gonna dress up?
Yeah. I'm gonna be Quail Man this year. I don't know if you guys remember from
Doug.
Doug.
Took
Yeah.
the little underwear up top of his belt. Looks nice.
I was either gonna be him or MacGruber, which is another great movie. Oh man. Please watch MacGruber. That's all I can say. Just watch it.
So I see you have tattoos. Do you have a favorite, or like one that means a lot?
I do. They all kind of mean different things, actually. I have this one. My cousin passed away, so I got that one for him. It was actually my first tattoo. And then this is going to be my Audrey Hepburn arm. I just got a rose to cover up an old tattoo, and this is going to be a big floral arrangement for Audrey Hepburn. And this is my Popeye tattoo. I am what I am, because it's the truth. These ones don't mean anything. It's a friend of mine. Did them.
Donnie Darko?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donnie Darko tattoo. A friend of mine did that one too.
I haven't seen that movie either.
Yeah, and I have
Amazing.
I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I have a Brazil on the back of this leg. But yeah, you can see it if you want.
Okay.
You can't.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay, yeah, but a lot of people think it's because I'm Brazilian. They're like, "Hey, man," they'll try to speak to me in Portuguese. I'm like, I got nothing. I got nothing. So.
Well, that wraps it up.
Lovely.
So say bye.